Welcome to your junior orientation. You will need your transcript, your course selection form, and a copy of the A through G requirements.
Your transcript is a confidential document that shows all of your grades that you have earned at Camarillo High School and will continue to earn throughout your 4 years here. It is also a permanent record, meaning that any grade that you earn will remain there forever. This is an example of a second semester sophomore transcript, which shows the classes you are currently taking right now, as well as the classes and grades you earned during your freshman year and during the first semester of your sophomore year. Please note your biographical information. If there's any misspelling of your name, if your gender is wrong, or if your address is incorrect, please see either Mrs. Lopez or Mrs. Stamatovich in the records office, which is located in the main office just outside of the counselor wing.
Here is a credit summary box in detail that you will see at the bottom of your transcript. There are 4 columns listed. The first is the credits required for graduation. The second column is what you have completed. The third column is your work in progress this semester. And the fourth column is what is still needed for graduation. In addition to the 230 credits required for the diploma, there are also 2 proficiencies needed. The first is the computer proficiency. You can fulfill this requirement by taking a specific class that fulfills the computer literacy requirement or taking a test. The test is offered multiple times throughout the school year. The other requirement or proficiency is the math proficiency. You must pass through Math 1 second semester or 1B or a higher math class. This slide references the different requirements needed for high school graduation and A through G requirements. The first column reviews the graduation requirements. 230 credits are required in the following areas: 40 credits for English, 30 credits for math, 20 credits for PE, 25 credits for science and health, 35 credits for social science, 20 credits for world language or visual performing arts or career technical, and 60 elective credits. The second column reviews the A through G requirements. The A through G requirements are the requirements needed to apply to a 4-year university right after high school. They are similar to the graduation requirements with a few exceptions. The first being in math. You must get through Math 3. Also, with world language, you must have 20 credits or 2 years of the same world language. And you must also take a year of a visual and performing art. Also, you must obtain C or better.
The A through G requirements are those needed to be eligible for UCs, Cal States, and most 4-year universities. On your junior information sheet, they'll be in more detail.
Now refer to the junior information sheet, which has your A through G requirements. Of special note at the bottom is our recommendation to take the PSAT next October prior to taking the SAT or the ACT for the first time in the spring of your junior year.
This slide references your 11th grade course selection form. You will put your name and ID number at the top and make sure that your parents sign at the bottom. The first 3 choices, you will need your teacher's recommendation for proper placement for the following year. The first category is English. There are a couple different options. English 3 College Prep, English 3 Advanced Placement, English 3 0 period, and if you're enrolled in the BADA Academy, English 3 BADA or English 3 AP BADA. For math, there are a couple of different options as well. Math 1, Math 2, Math 3, Pre-Calculus, Pre-Calculus Honors, Calculus AB, Calculus BC, Statistics AP, and College Algebra. Remember that your math teacher will indicate the proper course placement for the following year. The next category is science. For those of you who completed the high school science requirement, you may choose to continue in science. The following options are marine biology, physiology, chemistry, chemistry honors, chemistry AP, chemistry 0 period, physics college prep, physics AP, and environmental science AP. For the social science category, you will be selecting either U.S. History College Prep or U.S. History AP or U.S. History CP 0 period. Those of you enrolled in the BADA Academy will be selecting U.S. History 3 BADA or U.S. History AP BADA. And for those of you enrolled in the Ag Science Academy, you will be selecting U.S. History ASA.
Remember, if you do not pass the physical fitness testing requirement, you will be placed in a PE class your junior year. Mr. Takeda will now cover the electives.
Now for electives, starting at the top with agriculture. We have floral design, advanced floral design, ag mechanics, animal and plant physiology 1, they're known as ag 2, and also ag 1 or 2, which can be taken as a 0 period. Ag Academy students will be taking agricultural science management as one of their electives. Now the art. We have visual art, which is a beginning art class. We do some drawing, painting, and sculpture. We then have also a painting class, a sculpture class, an advanced placement art history class, an AP studio art class if you've already progressed through visual art and painting, and a digital photography class, which, as you can see, not only gets you art credit, but meets the computer literacy requirement as well. For the Business and Technology Academy, you'll be taking a semester of Economics of Business Ownership and Financial Accounting. The Business Department, we have Microsoft Office and Microsoft Advanced. We have Economics of Business Ownership. We have AP Computer Science and Web Design. All of these classes fulfill the computer literacy requirement for graduation. Moving on to Consumer and Family Sciences, we have Culinary Foundations, which is a beginning cooking class. We have Developmental Psychology, which is a class that studies the development of human beings from birth through death. You also need to take this class if you're interested in being part of our Baby Scorps program, which is the following 2 classes, Teaching and Learning and Vocational Preschool. And finally, we have World Cuisine, which is for students who've already taken Culinary Foundations. Now for Industrial Technology, we have Wood 1, Wood 2, and if you've completed both of these, Cabinet Making. We also have Computerized Aided Drafting, and if you've completed this, you can be moving on to Architectural Design 1 or 2. Social Science. We offer AP Psychology as a class during the 6 period day and as a 0 period class. We also offer College Prep Psychology and College Prep Sociology, AP Human Geography, which is a year-long course, which you can take even if you already took the College Prep Geography as a freshman, and also Criminal Justice, which is a semester-long course. Moving back to the top in the middle, we have the Music Department. Marching Band, which is a 7th period, the Stage Band, which is a 0 period. We also have Symphonic Band, Vocal Ensemble, which is a singing class, Mariachi, which is a class that you can take even if you do not know how to play an instrument, Concert Band, and Orchestra. Going down to World Languages, we have Mandarin 2 through 4, French 1 through 4 AP, German 1 through 4 AP, Spanish 1 through 4 AP, and Native Speaker Spanish 2 all the way through Native Speaker 4 AP. Down at the bottom of the middle column, we have the non-departmental classes. As you can see, many of these classes require teacher signature. So starting at the top, we have Yearbook, Writing for Publication, otherwise known as a Stinger, Drama 1 and Drama 2, Student Government or ASB, Renaissance, Peer Resource, and if you have a job, a legal job, meaning you're not getting paid cash by Uncle Bob, we have Work Experience. We also have our AVID classes, video production 1, 2, and 3, depending on if you've already taken that previously with Mr. Smith, IT Essentials, Introduction to Networking, Routing and Switching, and ROP Office Aid. Back up to the top on the right, we have a list of all of our sports classes that are offered during both semesters, in addition to cheerleading and song leading. And once again, just a reminder to please make sure to get your coach's signature if you will be playing a sport next year. And finally, in the big bold letters, is for our own Miss Brugman. If you're interested in any of our ROP classes, and there are literally too many to name, you need to see Miss Brugman in the counseling office to sign up for an ROP class. And the last note is regarding work experience. If you do need or are interested in taking work experience, you need to sign up in the counseling office after spring break. There will be a sign-up sheet outside of my office, and you just sign up with your name, ID number, and the place you're working at, or if you will be looking for a job.
On this slide, you will see the 23 Cal States, 10 UC campuses, and a note on private colleges. Remember, it's never too soon to start thinking about where you might want to apply your senior year. If you fulfill your A through G requirements, this is a list of some of the campuses that you may apply to.
This year, the NatCat College Fair will be held at Camarillo Airport Wednesday, April 26th from 5:30 to 8:30. Representatives from UCs, Cal States, and private universities will be present. There will be information for financial aid. The college entrance exam booths will be there as well for SAT and ACT. This is a free event. The Career Education Center at the airport offers elective choices. This was formerly known as ROP. Most classes are offered 2 afternoons or 2 evenings a week. Some classes meet only once a month. If you're interested, see Ms. Brugman or Mrs. Swaven.
Chords at Camarillo High School. This slide shows you the following chords that you can potentially get: agriculture, music, business and technology, consumer and family science, industrial tech, ASB, journalism, mock trial, art, foreign language, drama, and Model United Nations. If you're interested in achieving a chord, please make sure that you either see your counselor or the specific elective department. Future Junior to-do list. Following are a few tips to take into consideration for your junior year. Take the PSAT in October, which will prepare you to take the SAT or ACT in the spring. Consider also applying for an academy. We have a couple of different academies: pre-engineering program, community law enforcement, global trade and logistics, and the DRAG program. See Ms. Studeville or your counselor in the counseling office for more information.
Registration forms will be turned in the week of March 20th to 24th. At this time, you'll be meeting one-on-one with your counselors for any questions.
Summer school. At this time, we don't have the specific details, but we will be offering summer school at ACHS. Stay tuned, more news to follow. Class of 2019, you've just completed your orientation. At this time, we will take your questions. Thanks for listening.